question for me. I should be happy to answer it.
Am I missing some? Person of interests. Oh, there are a bunch of people here. Clive Rosefield. Ah. Okay, we had that one. Clive decided himself. Yeah, we had that one. First person of Archduke Alvin and Friar the Imperial Army. He was branded as a yeah. Oh no, that's new. Though it was his sworn duty to protect his father and younger brother, both though lost their lives in a tragedy brought about by his mother, Duchess Annabella, taken into custody by the Imperial Army. He was branded as a bearer and forced to serve as a slave. We will see. Oh, look at that. House Rosefield. It even tells you where you get these from. As a slave soldier for the Holy Empire of Sangred now in his 13th year of servitude, through drafted as a frontline infantryman, the magical might granted him by the blessing of the Phoenix quickly saw him promoted to an elite squadron of assassins, where he was assigned the moniker by which he is now known. The latest mission to descend into the Nissa Defile, where a bloody battle rages between the Iron Kingdom and the Republic of Dalmikia, and take the head of Shiva Dominant. They're under the turned deserter. Okay, that's new. An imperial bearer turned deserter after refusing to slay the dominant of Shiva, choosing instead to turn his blade on his own surgeon. As the force of crusaders closed around him, his freedom seemed as if it would be short-lived, until the timely intervention of Sid, a man who shared Clive's desire to see the dominant freed from their clutches. Together they escaped to Sid's secret hideaway. Chris, who are we talking about? Joshua. Love for carrots, and that's also new. Second son of the Archduke of Rosaria and heir to the ducal throne. Upon the night of the imperial invasion of Phoenix Gate, the shock of seeing his father slain before his disbelieving eyes led to him losing control of his icon and setting the castle alight. From the flames rose a second icon of fire, whose murderous rampage laid both the castle and the Phoenix low. Oh, you get like some little bits of informations down there. Oh, Clive is a he, yes. You can hear very well on his very nice voice. Who came to love her as a sister. When she waved the brothers farewell on a day, they departed for Phoenix Gate. Little did she know of the misfortune that awaited both them and her. Dominant of Shiva and Clive's childhood friend, in the depths of the Nissa Defile, the two came to blows at the orders of the armies that enslaved them. Jill fighting to defend the priests of the Iron Kingdom, Clyde obeying the Empire's orders to take the head of Shiva's dominant. Exhausted from her tilt with Titan, Jill came close to falling to her assassin's blade, but was spared at the last moment when... Oh, we had that one. I remember that. The doggo! Clive's faithful friend, brought back from one of the Archduke Alvin's expeditions to the frozen northern territories, where he was found half-starved and shivering in a snowfield, having presumably been separated from his pack. Alvin gifted the puppy to Clive upon his return, and the two became nigh inseparable. Clive's faithful friend brought back the Archduke inseparable until a tragic event at Phoenix Gate tore them apart. Clive's faithful friend now fully grown. After the tragic events at Phoenix Gate, Clive believed that Torgal was lost to him forever. However, their paths were to cross again some 13 years later, when Torgal's new master Sid came to Clive's rescue in the depths of the Nissa Defile. Despite their long years apart, the two knew each other as if not a single day had passed since their separation. Clive's faithful friend, the two were separated on the night of the tragedy at Phoenix Gate, yet reunited 13 years later in the depths of the Nissa Defile. In the intervening years, Torgal not only grew into a fine hound, but met with Sid, who trained him to work as a hunting dog. After meeting with Clive again, Torgal gladly returns to the service of his former master. Where is he though? Ambrosia. Born in the stable of Rosal Castle, Ambrosia was chosen... Yeah, we had that one. Clive's personal steed. During the attack on Phoenix Gate, she raced to Clive's rescue, saving him from certain death at the cost of an eye. Okay, so... my chocobo is alive. It simply lost an eye. I can live with that. That's okay for me. Sidolphus. Sid's whole name is Sidolphus? Sidolphus? Okay, sure. Cornered by a battalion of Aryan Kingdom Crusaders in the depths of the Nissadafal, Clive thought his end was nigh, until Sid appeared and spirited him and Jill away to his secret hideaway in the Deadlands. Benedicta Harmon, commander of the Kingdom of Velodes, elite intelligeneurs who side by her liege sat at the highest table of state, most recently in their negotiations with the Dalmex at the Zernitra stronghold, where Barnabas is not the only one with whom she shares a special bond. Benedicta also has eyes and ambitions for Hugo Kupka. Is Sidolphus okay? Hugo Kupka. Kupka's awakening as a dominant of the Icon Titan thrust him to the forefront of Dalmatian politics, winning him influence over both the Republic armies and its policymaking, as well as a personal fortune. He has little love for his country, taking advantage of his position to benefit himself and himself alone. His love for Benedicta Herman, however, is absolute, and he will gladly betray his every ally just to be with her. Royal Knight Lord... Oh, he was hot. Lord Commander of the Kingdom of Velode's armies, he accompanied his liege to Fort Zenitra in the Republic of Dalmatia to negotiate the provisions of reinforcements from the Royal Order of Knights. That's the wrong one, wait. The King of Velud. I don't want to say it, he kind of looks like old Noctis. The aloof and unshakable Barnabas Farm, first of his name, who can meet his steady gaze without flinching. Otto, Chief Steward of Sid's hideaway, who manages the day-to-day running of their operation in his friend's stead, Sid often being taken far and away by his barrel-liberating activities. Even when Sid is at home, he prefers to leave such busywork to Otto, much to the hard-pressed purser's indignation. Tarja. Resident physiker of Sid's hideaway, Tarja is an expert in all manner of medicines and medical interventions, skills that are indispensable in the Deadland home, where they cannot call on healing magics. Oh, no healing magics for us. After Sid brings an unconscious Jill back to the hideaway from his expedition to the Nissa Defile, she is placed into Tarja's care. Guts? One of Sid's trusted allies, a gentle giant who has a warm word for everyone. Blackthorn? Resident blacksmith of Sid's hideaway, a sullen and secretive sort who prefers to drown his woes in drinks than share them. Hippocrates? The hideaway's resident historian, whose love for books has earned him the nickname Tomes. Hippocrates traveled to Wallachia as a youth, seeking to unearth the secrets of his land of legend, and over the years has developed a deep knowledge of Wallachian Greek geography, history, religion, and folklore. Oh, that's so many! Alvin Roosevelt. Oh, that was our dad. Northern Territories. Alvin was born before his father, the previous dominant of the Phoenix, passed away, so he did not inherit the Icon's power. Instead, he devoted himself to the study of... Wait. Does that mean you can't inherit the power of the Icon if, like, it was already on here when you already lived? But then that would mean that Clive wouldn't be able to have inherited Phoenix. I'm still standing by that he's Ifrit. Instead, he devoted himself to the study of swordcraft and statesmanship, that he might lead his country from the front, which he did not wide acclaim on leading his armies in quelling a rebellion north in Triss. Late Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua, Alvin's reign ended when he was beheaded by servants of the Holy Empire of Sambraku and their ignoble attack in Phoenix Gate. Known not only for his inspiring leadership and skill with a blade, but his disapproval of the mistreatment of bearers, his legacy lives on in all those who oppose imperial rule and what remains of Rosaria. Oh, he is our mom! We hate her. Duchess of Rosaria, wife of Archduke Alvin and mother to Clive and Joshua. It was not only her beauty, but her connection to a bloodline that produced many previous dominants. Many? How many kids does she have? that produced many previous dominants of the Phoenix that led to her being proposed as a bride for the young Archduke. Indeed, the two are cousins! Yay. Having known from a young age that her purpose in life was to preserve her Phoenix-bearing bloodline, she dotes on Joshua and scorns Clive. Duchess of Elvin and mother to Clive, it was ever her purpose in life to preserve her Phoenix-bearing oh! Her bloodline had a lot of... Okay. For which reason she betrayed her husband, that she might enter in league with a force she judged the mightier, the Holy Empire of Sanbroek. It was honorable treachery that led to this... Definitely her fault. Hi, Sword! How you doing? Rodney Murdoch. Lord Commander of the Rosian Army. Not only is he a skilled warrior and loyal guardian, while he may have a taskmaster, his belief... Yeah, we had that one. Lord Commander, who is not only his liege lord, but his firm friend, the two share... Yeah, we had that one. Okay. Lord Commander of the Rosarian Army, outranked only by his firm friend, Archduke Elvin, Murdoch and his shield, accompanied Elvin and Joshua to Phoenix Gate to perform the rite of ancestral communion, only to be set upon first by imperial infiltrations, then a second shadowy icon of fire, within whose flames Murdoch was engulfed. Okay, so he did die. I wasn't sure if he died. So wait. A loyal shield of Rosario chosen, though he did all he could to return the favor that he owed to Joshua for saving his life as a boy during the attack on Phoenix Gate, Wade was to meet the same fate as the prince. Die. Okay. Sir Tyler. Loyal shield of Rosario, who accompanied Clive as Brother Sylvan, though he did everything in his power to save Joshua and Archduke. Or to come to a close when he was also swallowed by flames. Tiamat. Hello. Oh, it even says death down there. I didn't even see that. A baron service for the Holy Emperor of Sanbroek. Tiamat is the leader of the the latest... Yeah, we had that. A baron service of the Holy Emperor of Sanbroek. Tiamat, or the man who now bears the name, is the leader of the Bastards, a squadron of elite assassins. It was on a mission to take the head of Shiva's dominant in the Nissa Defile that his subordinate Wyvern, real name Clive Rosefield, turned up on him and cut him down. Bias. We didn't have much about him because he got to be a pancake pretty early on. Second longest serving of the Bastards and Clyde band of slave assassins in service of the Holy Empire of Sanbroek. He and his surgeon Tiamat fought alongside each other for many a year, and Bias trusted him with his life. Yeah, well, that didn't work out well for him, huh? Alas, there was little Tiamat could do to save him from the boulder that was to fall from the skies during their ill-fated mission to infiltrate the Dalmacan Republic and take the head of Shiva's dominant. That rock was a paid actor. Evis, a branded soldier for the Holy Emperor of Sanbroek who served alongside Wyvern, none know his true name. He and his band of elite assassins were tasked with taking the head of the dominant Shiva. Okay, it's all the same. Dalmatian Chief Strategist. Okay. Chief Strategist and former Field Marshal of the Dalmatian Republic. While there was a time he took personal command of his troops, Hugo Kipka's rise to prominence led to his being recalled from the battlefield by reasons of his advancing age, for which he bears a vainglorious dominant a deep scattered grudge. Honey, you're old. It's okay. The Republic Prime Minister. Leader of the Dalmatian Parliament and eldest and most experienced of its members. Those elected by the stats of the Republic, plus the dominant of Tartan, who serves as an official advisor, unless Hugo Kipka does not take kindly to his advice being ignored. Who the heck is Gerolf? Second in command of Velux Royal Intelligence, who is serving under Benedicta Hartmann with... who said, like, the lightning shinks. Okay. Master Chronicler. A far-fabled scholar of Valestine history and legend, even to this day, much of the serving knowledge of the distant antiquity of the twins issues from his quill. In his late years, his writing attracted fierce criticism from certain scholarly circles, which resulted in him removing himself from public life. Oh, it's the hooded guy! It's the bad guys! A mysterious figure who was first seen amid the chaos of the imperial invasion of Phoenix Gate. immediately before the appearance of the second icon of fire, the very icon that slew their heir to the ducal throne. Clive believes this man to be the dominant who murdered his brother. Oh. Could that be? I still think it's Clyde. Lay of the land. Wallishtay. A realm comprising the twin continent of storm and ash. Wow, we're being very argy with that, huh? Over which the mother crystals stand timeless vigil at the foot of each great critics have risen up over the calms, and around them powerful nations. Though the land has been blessed with the light of magic since time immemorial, in recent years a creeping blackness has begun gnawn at its borders. The Blight. Then we have Storm. The westerly of Wallishtay has two great continents, with its frozen northern reaches, its temperate marshy midlands, and the searing heat of the south. It boasts a breadth of climes and cultures not seen anywhere else in the known realms. Sid's Hideaway. A refugee hidden in the blighted lands of Central Storm, from which Sid operates his secretive community of Fradbearers. While survival in the Deadlands is widely and considered impossible, a combination of near indestructible fallen ruins and considerable ingenuity have led to the establishment of a safe haven where those who rally to their leaders' cause are only just about able to eke out an albeit meager assistance. So customs are most so-called branded to ill treatment at their master's hands, that their first experience of something approaching freedom within the hideaway's walls, be it even something as small as a hot meal or a soft bath, can come as considerably shock. Okay, we had that. Rosalith. The capital city of the Duchy of Rosaria, Rosalith Castle, set of the Archduke, stands at the heart of the storied settlement, whose marketplaces teem with activity. Alas, the enclosing blight has rendered vast swaths of the land out to the north uninhabitable, driving refugees south in ever greater numbers and placing an unbearable strain on Rosalith all to infinite resources. The Ducal Army? The loyal soldier of the Duchy of Rosaria. They serve under their standing army's Lord Commander, whose task is to enact the will of their sovereign, the Archduke. Those who show sufficient aptitude or who are blessed with sufficient nobility of birth are made shields, personal retainers to the Archduke himself. That's what Clive was. That's so much to read. Holy shit. I don't know. Should I even read all of this? House Rosefield, the highest of the noble houses of Rosaria. The dominant of the Phoenix is always born into the Rosefield line, and so it always is a Rosefield who sits up on a ducal throne. The Knight of Flame. An imperial attack on Rosaria forces stationed at Phoenix Gate made under the cover of night in the year 860. Archduke Elwin Rosefield was killed in the fighting, as were his two sons, though the bodies of the latter were never recovered, having though to have been wholly consumed by hellfire. The attack was widely rumored to have been facilitated by the treacherous Duchess Annabella, although official explanations attempted to shift the blame onto the Phoenix having run inexplicably rampant. Yeah. Put it on the Phoenix. The Holy Empire of Sunbroke. A nation occupying the northeastern reaches of the continent of Storm, with the great city of Oriflame as its capital. Sunbrook is the realm's largest theocracy and home to the Muffer Crystal Drake's Head. That's not where we wanted to go. That was not the crystal we wanted, was it? Under the rule of the Holy Emperor, the people of Sunbrook enjoy a life of plenty thanks to the crystal's blessing, which they believe to be a gift from the goddess Gregor herself. The Imperial Army? The assembled force of the Holy Empire of Sunbrook, while officially under command of the Cardinal, it is Holy Emperor Sylvester Lesage whom the Legion truly serve. On the battlefield, the Dragoons... Oh... So it was their attack, because we had some Dragoons attacking us. On the battlefield, the Dragoons' peerless lancers renowned throughout the realm are the Empire's keenest weapon, descending from the scars to sow terror and disarray among their helpless foes. Oh wait, Dragoon. My contact lenses are annoying. A lance-wielding knight of the Holy Empire of Sambroke, the dragoons are trained in a unique, acrobatic fighting style modeled after the movements of dragons, which is characterized by sudden thrust and disorienting leap and dives. Gregorian scripture hold the creatures to be divine, a gift from the goddess herself, and so too are their namesakes revered by the populace. The Dalmatian Republic. That's so many places. A nation formed from a federation of 5 smaller settles. It is located in the southern half of the continent of Storm and has its capital at Rondelau. It is also home to Mother Crystal known as Drake's Fang. That was the one we wanted, wasn't it? There is no official state religion and residents are free to worship as they please. Dalmacia's key political entity is the parliament, which is formed of ministers representing each of the states, with the prime minister at its head. How many more? Oh, there is so much more. Fort Zenitra, a stronghold situated at the western end of Nyssa, the fall in the Dalmatian Republic. In the year 873, it served as the site of the meeting convened by the Dalmatians with the loooore allies in an attempt to enlist their aid in driving back to the Ironblood, who had been a thorn in their side since the Battle of the Twin Realms 8 years before. The Men of the Fist, Dalmatia's standing army, while officially an organ of the Republic, each of its 5 states is granted relatively autonomy with regard to the management of its troops. Aside from certain specialized squads, battle deployments are mostly comprised of small units, employing a mixture of foot soldiers and battle mages. The former are known and feared for their curved sword and prodigious axes, and the other skill with which they wield them. Okay. Oh wait. The Republic Parliament. The highest council of government of the Republic of Dalmatia. 7 ministers are responsible for ruling the nation. Though their wills is often molded to that of their permanent economic advisor, Hugo Kupka, who leverages his power as the dominant of Tartan to shape the Republic's policy. Sounds like real life though. The Battle of Nyssa. The Battle of Nyssa was a short yet bloody clash between the Iron Republic and the Republic of Dalmatia in the year 873. The Dalmatians, hoping to force an end to their long-running conflict with the Ironblood and entered a council at Zenitra stronghold and entreated the loooore allies to aid them in their cause. However, talks soon broke down and the Dalmatians were left with no choice but to rely once more to the power of the mighty Tartan, to whom they already owed a considerable debt. Thus was the stage set for a showdown between Tartan and Shiva, the Ironblood's own icon, in which losses on both sides were too many to count. Okay, I think I'm not gonna read all of this. I'm just gonna open this for you guys. You can read this if you want to. This is so much. And we literally just had this. Okay. What is this? Crystal. Crystal rations? That's shards. Municipal. Oh, we saw that before. An ether? The life force of the land and the source of all magic. Oh, okay. The Deadlands, we were there. Magic in general. First shield, we know what a first shield is. The blessing of the Phoenix. We know that. We know what dominants are. We know what icons are. Yes, yes, yes. We know what... Do we know what priming is? The act of a dominant transforming the living flesh into that of their icon. Dominants most often prime during times of war, using the immersed strength of their icons to turn the tides of battle, though it is usually done deliberately, the dominant remaining in control of the icon even when primed. On occasion, a dominant will lose control of the power and see their icon run riot. It is really nice, yes. The bearer, we know whose that is. We know who branded soldiers are. The brand in general. The Fallen. An ancient yet highly advanced civilization whose relics can be found across the length and breadth of Valistea. The material from which these relics are constructed is far sturdier and steel and cannot be worked by modern methods, so the people of the modern day have elected to build inside and around them instead. Okay. The Rosaria Nation Anthem. The Beastmen, we know who those are. A bard? Okay, they probably just like do things that bards do, you know. Orchestrion. The Journal of Moss. That's where we are right now. Okay, second icon of fire. Let me see what that one says. A fire-aspected icon that first emerged in the year of the realm XVI when Imperial forces attacked the Rosarian stronghold of Phoenix Gate. Clad in infernal flame, the fiendish creature flung itself against the phoenix, overpowering the icon for strength and ferocity never seen before or since. It doesn't say that it's not Clive. The Phoenix, Shiva, Titan, Goblins, Gigas? What are you doing? Morbals? Chocobos? Stoluses? Okay, that's it. Nice, nice, nice.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's just make a quick break. I need to go to the toilet and I need something to drink again. So get yourself something to drink, guys. And I need to check what my cat just did. Be right back. Get yourself some water. It's important. Welcome back. So. What did I do here? I think I just paused here, didn't I?
So many uses.
So I put my hair up because it's so warm. Let me put it higher up so that I can actually like put my hair on the back. I'm working tomorrow, yes, but I'm working from home. Everything is okay. I do see the time. Don't worry. Good night, Chris. Bye bye. So. Was there another side quest here? No, there is one up there. Wait, let's go there. Oh, and we can go to the smith. Wait, give me a second.
Fancy a mug of Kenneth
We're gonna play a bit more, yes.
I see I'm busy here.
No, not.
Californian deal.
I don't know how much longer. Maybe we're gonna finish soon, anyways. So.
Should last you a good while. Anything else?
Let me do that side quest, and I think then we're gonna call it a day. Because I am getting a bit tired. I'm up for like a pretty long time. Chicken. Let's do the side quest so we can like enjoy the main quest after that.
Damn it.
Also, it's just very warm here.
Wood. But if I step away to fetch any, this lot will be down around our ears. Ah, you there. Perfect timing. I couldn't persuade you to fetch me some timber, could I?
Sure.
I'd be happy to.
I can fetch you some timber.
Thank you. You'll be helping me and the hideaway both. Takes a lot of work to keep this place standing. More than we can manage, if I'm honest. It certainly looks
We're
like
gonna do all the side quests, Sasha. It's okay.
You can say that again. The Fallen knew their craft, make no mistake, but not even their handiwork lasts forever. That's why the walls need shoring up. Can't have the vegetable patch crushed before our first harvest now, can we? No, I suppose not. Alright, where can I find this wood? Ask over at the White Ads. They'll point you in the right direction. Thanks again. I really appreciate the help.
Okay. Prioritize this quest. Where are we going? Okay, all the way over there. If I could move. So, decide so. Hello. I need some wood, I think.
Excuse me. The man working over by the garden sent me to fetch some wood.
Ah, that'll be Jeffrey, Master Carpenter. Luck would have it, we've just finished cutting the timber he's after.
Oh, nice.
You take as much as you need from the stack.
Do I know how much
you.
I need?
No, not at all. We appreciate the assistance.
Take planks.
Here we are. I better get this to...
Okay, I literally just touched them and... Oh, sure! That's exactly how that works. 100% how that works.
Oh, you're back. Hope fetching that wood wasn't too much trouble.
Nah, it's okay. Here you go. With your one single plank of wood.
Will this be enough?
This will do nicely, thank you. With a bit of luck, the walls won't be falling in on us just yet.
Nice.
Sounds ominous.
Clive's touching the wood.
All that. And it's a damn sight better than the alternative. We're safe, we're warm, and we're hidden. What more could we ask for? Now stop fretting and take this. You've earned it. Welcome to the fold.
There's no need to...
That's not a matter of need, my friend. You're one of us now.
I want to know. Something's gonna happen to this whole thing, isn't it? Quest complete! Make do and mend. Okay, I got some other stuff to upgrade. Okay, I know it's automatically saving, but like also let me just manually save. Because we haven't done this yet. A level 11, nice. Nice.